Today is a chest tries. Yeah, just chest and tries day. I was gonna say abs, but I did that yesterday, so I don't have to worry about that today. So it might be a quick one. I got a bit of work to do later tonight, so I'm definitely gonna want to try to knock these out, but make sure that my intensity is still there, because I don't want that to go away. I'd rather feel the pump, get a good sweat and workout in, and call it early, than try to rush through everything, potentially compromise my form, or not giving me enough time to warm up, potentially leading to an injury or anything like that. Bumpy road. So we're gonna crush it today. I definitely got a good feeling about that. Didn't have too much carbs today, actually, really at all. Drinking this energy drink that'll hopefully get me energized. But I've been in a little caffeine lull recently. Actually, I don't even know if that's the right word, but I've been having a lot of caffeine. It's just not affecting me as much, so I'm doubling down the dosage just because my tolerance is high. Having a cup of coffee, maybe a cup and a half, and then I really need to, small monster, something like that. I just start getting away from it though. Maybe move into something better, something healthier. This is only 10, 15 calories or something like that. And it suffices it. It does the job. It quenches my thirst, I guess. But all that artificial sugar, I'm just asking for some repercussions later on. So many more studies coming out now about how bad these are and the effects. For sure I have a bad habit of drinking them. I'm lessening my consumption of them for sure compared to the past, but it's not out of my system yet. So oh, only 10 calories, it's not bad. But the replacement or the substitution of it being so low and having no sugar, that's the bad part. Come on, people. Yeah, so I'll hit it. I think we're just about to get to the prime time of how crowded it'll be, around 5 to 7 o'clock typically. And yeah, that'll determine how much I get depending on the exercises or the machines that are available. Usually there's actually a lot of chest machines and everything, so I doubt that I'll have to work in with someone or need to wait long for a machine if I need to. Pretty much on chest days it's usually open, and triceps I can get a little bit more creative if I need to, but I usually stick to my roots of rope pull downs, maybe some overhead tricep or dumbbell extensions. By that time I'm already feeling the burn, I'm already feeling the pump. So I kind of call it quits. We'll see how I feel now. I think on the rope pull downs, I will go a little bit heavier today, get more weight involved, maybe even decrease the rep ranges just so I can go a little bit heavier. But with the overhead dumbbell extensions, I don't really like to go that heavy. I can potentially go between 10 to 12 rep range, usually a little bit higher, just because I feel the burn a little bit better. But my main concern is going too heavy, having it over my head or behind me and cramp up or get injured or something. I think in the past I actually, not ruptured, but I definitely inflamed my elbow by doing those, because I could feel it immediately after. And it's not feel it meaning the muscle, it's like the ligament or something. Definitely somewhere in my elbow area, it kind of was more hurting, more more inflamed would be the best way to put it. Just a little kink in the system. And over time, got inflamed more. I didn't take care of it as much as I should have. And I kept going heavier, and that eventually led to not a serious injury, but just a cool down period of not going too heavy. So I don't want to go too heavy on those. I know it puts a lot of stress on my elbows for some reason, but I'll keep the form, I'll keep the burn going, and I'll go heavier on the rope pull downs. That I can really get my body into, or not my body, it can be more stable. It's not as much stress on the elbows. And they have this cool grip that actually, like, it's not just a rope at the bottom or like a little ball, but like it's like a mold of your hand that you can just wrap around and get a better grip. So I like those because I can go heavier on those, and it really gives me a good pump, the way I can flex and keep my body tight but also extend down. So that's probably one of my top favorite exercises at this gym. Knock those out probably at the end of the chest workout. Usually I get warmed up, or my triceps get warmed up when I do hit chest. I hit a lot of incline work, and you know, with chest you're pushing, so I'm pushing using my muscles in my chest or my pecs of what I have, and that also incorporates pushing from the tricep area as well. So they get a little primed up before I actually focus on the triceps, and it's a good transition from chest only over to or chest kind of secondary triceps, and then eventually to only triceps. I think I'm going to start off with, if it's available, which typically it is, the Smith machine incline press. It's one of my favorites, actually. I like how linear it is. It doesn't really have to focus too much on my stability because it stabilizes itself with the vertical bars, a horizontal barbell. So it's easier. I can go slower if I need to. I actually feel the stretch a little bit more with that compared to a free barbell incline press, but probably go to that afterwards, after I get my shoulders and my chest warmed up. So let's see, I'll go light on the Smith, kind of treat that as my warm-up set. Maybe do one set of, I don't know, semi-hard reps, then I'll move over to incline, keep that consistent, hit that probably for 3 or 4. Usually I'm a bit drained afterwards, or struggling, I should say. If I can, I'll go to this machine. It's kind of a machine. It's you still put weight or plates on it, but you lay down. It's a fat bench, which is kind of cool, and you just use these bars. It's not a barbell dumbbell. It's, I guess, kind of like a machine handle, and you just lift the plates up. So we'll get that. I usually get a good burn there. Feel it more towards the center of my chest. And one of my favorite chest workouts is the pec fly. If I can get a hold of the same machine that I use for the rear delt flies, then I'll probably do the chest flies or pec flies, whatever you want to call them, on the same machine, just because it feels so nice. It's shockingly smooth, you know, with the motion. It almost like guides you to where you need to be. With the other machines, I forget the brands and everything, but the other machines, it's a little bit more loose and kind of fidgety. This, it almost just guides you to where you need to be, and you really get that pump somehow compared to other machines. So we'll go knock that out as well. Then move over to some triceps. If I feel like it, if I have time, I doubt I will. I'll probably do some oblique twists. I don't have to today, but you know, hitting it for probably for about 3 sets won't hurt. too much. I don't go too hard on it, but I definitely do feel it. I feel sore afterwards too, which is kind of good because I am twisting a bit and feeling that contraction in my core or oblique area. For sure, got to hit the sauna. A little treat after a good workout, and we'll get back to work. I got a couple classes I'm taking, and classes for my work, and it'll be good to go back to the university library and study because I spent a lot of my time there when I was in college. So it'd be good to go back. It's probably the closest library to me, and it's just a comfortable spot just to sit down, focus, and kind of go after these online courses. So gonna be a busy day, nothing too crazy. Gotta grab that dinner. We'll see if I can make that salmon omelet, but if it's too late and I'm really hungry, I don't think I want that time to be sitting around at home waiting for it to cook. I'll probably just grab a power menu bowl from Taco Bell or some alternative. We'll figure it out. That being said, I'm gonna tune in, listen to a workout song, get my mind focused for the gym, like always, and let's crush it. We are back. Oh man, what a workout. That absolutely felt amazing. Oh, chest and tries knocked out. Getting a little hungry, so what time is it? 6:45. Honestly, that's exactly what I was shooting for. You know, I didn't hit everything I wanted to today, but it was pretty good intensity. I went a little bit up more in weight than I typically do, hit lower reps, but man, I actually felt a little strong. Well, not strong in comparison to myself, you know, especially with chest. I'm not the best, and if there's any shots in my chest, most likely what you're seeing is just fat, and it's not muscle. I got a little bit compared to where I was, but it's nothing too crazy. But yeah, chest is definitely my weak point, including core as well. That's probably one of my weaker points, but sunglasses. Yeah, I felt strong today. I didn't have too much carbs, which usually that leads to me being stronger or feeling stronger. But yeah, I don't know what it is today. I just felt like I had good grips on the barbells and stuff, the machines, and I really felt the contraction, the squeeze, and kind of a good pump for what it was. You know, I only was able to hit one of the exercises for triceps, and then I wasn't able to get around to the Smith press, which is one of my favorite exercises, just because of how packed it was, and I expected that. Hitting it anywhere between like 5 to 7 o'clock on a weekday usually gets pretty packed, but today was more packed than usual. I kept eyeing the Smith machine, as well as eyeing just the rows of the free weight section, and honestly not a lot of availability came up, so I was like, you know what, focus on getting a couple extra sets with the exercises that I was doing. They were feeling good, I was feeling good, I was feeling strong, pretty stable, pretty powerful for where I've been. So I stuck around on that, didn't want to chance leaving the spot, going to, or walking up to one of the free weight sections, and then all of a sudden it gets snagged by the 20 people waiting around, and me feel stuck, just walking around aimlessly. So I stuck to my benches that I was at, hit a couple more reps. Damn, the sunset's gorgeous. Yeah, and had a great workout. Super proud of myself. That's the most important part. Feeling like today was a big win. Now I get to sit back, relax, eat some dinner, walk my dog, hit an ice bath, refresh myself, and then go to the university library to study. Study / work, I guess you could call it. Grind away, basically. So, pretty good day today. Ended up hitting, it's not a PR because I went for a couple reps, and I don't go for 1 rep maxes for many years. I think that's, I don't know, it's just not my style. I don't like it. I like to struggle, definitely, but I want to feel that burn and contraction a couple times instead of just bring it down and just haul it all the way up for 1 rep. Unless you're a power lifter, which I'm not, and I'm not trying to flex my numbers, I don't really see the point in that. Maybe 2 to 3 reps, even that's on the verge. So anywhere between, I would say, 3 to 12 rep range, I would say. That's my goal. I usually went for 12 to 16, and I'm slowly, I guess, floating off of that until I get to heavier weight, which means heavier weight, less reps. So that's my goal. I'm gonna be transitioning that, probably sticking to the same exercises just because I like them, I'm comfortable with them. I get a good flow, pattern, and focus to it. Incline press went very well, pretty smooth for what I had. I gotta stop saying so much. Maybe just take a little breather. and as well as so. I say so a lot too. I noticed that in some of the videos when I was looking pretty good for how I've been looking. I noticed a little bit, I can't say striations, but I saw more of my muscle that I haven't seen in a while, especially along the tricep or the arm area. And then I was able to hit the posing / group fitness room was occupied again, but the cardio or the bike cycle room wasn't. So I got some cool color shots of me flexing a little bit. Didn't want to take off my shirt in front of a ton of people today, just because there was a lot of people. I didn't want a whole class to be coming in. If they were, then I'm just shirtless flexing. Although that would have been funny. Let's see. Yeah, the one thing about, this time is it's getting dark fast, and I gotta get used to that. It's almost 7 o'clock, and now it's sunset. So with winter coming, it's getting more dark earlier. So it's only 7 o'clock, and it's not even 7 o'clock, and it's sunsetting. But the cool part about that is I'm seeing a lot more winter motivation, gym themed videos coming up on social media. So it's putting me in a good mind frame of like, this is the forge now, time to grind in the dark, with the shadows, and get to it. There's no excuses. I can be out, I could be walking the beach or walking downtown and things like that, but my natural inhibitions will probably tell me, oh, it's dark, time to rest up, or time to stay indoors. And I will stay indoors. Sometimes I'll just call quits and just hang around my house. Could be productive, but at 7 o'clock, it's dark, especially the dead of winter coming up. I'm gonna be like, I'm still awake, it's dark out, I don't want to be in my house. Let's crush the gym, or let's go somewhere indoors. It could be indoors, I guess. Just grind away on editing or just goals, things like that. But I'm gonna try to really hit the gym a lot more, probably in the later portion. Actually, my ultimate goal is to start waking up before work on the weekdays and early during the weekends and crush workout. That way it's out. There's not a lot of people in the gym. I can record, I can take my time, and it'll set me up for a better day. Hopefully I won't get tired later on when it's around 6 or 7 if I wake up that early. But if I feel tired around 9 or 10 o'clock, that would be great, because then I can go to bed early to wake up early the next day and do it all over again. I prefer to do work and be more productive early in the morning, although my habits say differently. But I want to change that. But if I don't wake up that early, which tends to be the case recently, I could easily just hit the gym and stay longer later on, because I don't have an excuse like, oh, I'm missing the beach, or I'm missing the sunset. I'm probably going to be seeing the sunset when I get out of work sometimes. So check off that, walk my dog, something super simple like today. And then I have several hours to hit the gym, to relax, to just knock out the good workout, and maybe even stay longer than intended, just because it's dark out but it's early. So we'll see. It's getting to that point where that habit may change a little bit, or that mindset. Seeing all those things of like the winter forge or the workouts, grind away in the winter in the gym, kind of be with your inner demons, or be with the shadows at night, even though it's early night. Kind of focus on the gym while it's dark. I think that's a good mindset to be in. And yeah, anything on social media that has anything to do with gym, fitness, well-being, happiness, usually just honestly, the darker motivations kind of get to me and get me going. And damn, yeah, I want to be with my shadows. I want to be grinding away, focus, head down, just focused on the iron, focused on pumping, focused on the gym. I like that stuff. I said it so weird, but I'm sure you guys, if you're in the fitness community, get that or see those posts, and it's motivating me for sure. All the happy ones are good too, but it's the darker ones that kind of really stick or really cut deep and make me think, yeah, that would be sick if I came out of winter and I was jacked, ripped, changed, evolved, something. We'll see. Just getting home now. We'll hit that ice bath, take my dog for a walk, eat a little bit. You know what? I might even bring the food. I might hit Taco Bell on the way to the university just to save some time. That way I can spend a couple hours inside studying, taking this course. So be it.